Hello everyone and welcome back to another Stormworks update video. Now in this video we'll be covering updates as of Friday this week. Now if you're enjoying this videos, comment below and let me know what else you'd like to see in any of my future videos. While you're there, don't forget that like and subscribe button and click the little bell icon to be notified of any of my upcoming content as soon as it gets posted. So with that all said, let's get straight into it and get started. So the devs have gone and announced the next major update here in Stormworks, and they've given us a little bit of information on what we can look forward to on the 15th of this month. Now, a few weeks ago, the devs asked you, the community, what features you wanted most. Now, the most highly voted for features in the game itself were cameras, monitors, and radio equipment to be added. Luckily for us, devs listened and they've been hard at work adding these requested features into the game with this new upcoming major update. Now, the first two features that we can see is they've said they've gone and added in monitors and cameras. Now, what we can see from several of the GIFs posted in the announcement over on the Discord server is this will be consisting of several different types of screens or sizes of screens. Now, all these screens looks like they're obviously going to have video inputs, allowing us to actually connect cameras to send video signals to the monitors displayed in game themselves. Now, they've also mentioned that we will get an IR mode with these cameras that will allow for night vision to be used in game. Obviously, this is essential for search and rescue missions during night, so really cool they've gone and added this in. Now, by adding all these other components in, there's a whole new level of cool and exciting things we can do. Obviously, from creating drones to controlling our creations without the need to actually physically see our surroundings. I can only imagine that these will probably be the two most popular features that they will add in this major update. Now, the next feature the devs have said they've added is also going to be the addition of radio components. This will be, or at least this will allow us to transmit signals between our creations using one of the new 6 antennas they have said they are adding in. Now, once again, this is something we've been asking for and waiting for a while now. These components will allow us to control our creations from far distances, also as being able to send signals back to base or back to other players or even back to trains waiting in stations. Now, I'm really excited about this, and I have really already come up with several ideas that are going to be perfect for these new components. However, with this, it looks like they obviously, now that we have a way to transmit radio signals or links or nodes between different entities from far distances, that we might actually go and see that the devs have removed the ability for us to link it the old-fashioned way, which we used to do is just have different entities within the same spawn. Now, obviously, the issue with that, what we had from the past, was that when we had different entities within the same spawn, when we got too far away from them, they unrendered and despawned, so we lost all signal and our whole vehicle just went and despawned on us. So they must have actually come up with a way to solve this, so it'll be interesting to see what we can expect from that. Now, along with that, now talking about radio signals and the islands, we obviously, devs also mentioned that they'll have different antennas in game. So we're interested in seeing the ranges that we're going to expect from these different antennas and how we're going to be able to link it up all in the world of Stormworks. We might actually need to start creating radio modules that we'll have on different islands to link the signals around. Obviously, this is super interesting and very exciting. I'm really interested to see that. Or can you imagine everyone building these little modules and installing them onto the island so we can actually keep up radio signals between creations or between different bases and so on and so forth. Now, moving on to the last feature that they've said they are going to add with this update is going to be the addition of the new microprocessor block capable of Lua programming. This will now obviously allow us to build programs within our MCs from very simple scripts to advanced code. This is obviously something going to be really interesting, and obviously we know that a lot of Stormworks creators have gotten into that with obviously the old logic system or the basic logic system, and have got really creative with that, doing some really amazing things. So it's going to be incredible to see what people are actually going to be able to come up with this. Now, obviously, this will require us, obviously, if we want to get involved with this, to get our little coding hats on and start getting involved with this, and obviously start learning how to write these scripts. But I'm sure the workshop is going to be filled with different creations, so we should be able to download them if any of you guys are getting worried about that. But this is obviously going to allow us to do a whole bunch of new things, so really cool, and this will obviously make use of the new monitors, cameras, and also the new radio components that we will be seeing in the next major update. So to end, let's all get ready for next week's major update. Prepare your creations, get creative, and start thinking of all the new things that are going to be possible with these new features, and obviously start thinking of some cool things you're going to be building. And thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next week with some more information.